Alright, good day you all. This is the Billionaire Mentor. You are welcome to our channel. So today is going to be a review of TapSwap. Not really necessarily review, but few red flags in which I actually want you guys to pay attention to. Make sure you all pay attention to these red flags, and peradventure if this video gets the owner of TapSwap, it means it's an indication for them to actually take note of. So without further ado, let's jump into the order of the day. So the first red flag I will be pointing out is this times 2 here. This times 2. To me, I would say use it. Okay, I would like us to understand that we have two types of airdrop. You understand? We have the free airdrop and we have the paid airdrop. Now, in the free airdrop, nobody is meant to pay any amount or any form of money at all, because it is a free airdrop, and TapSwap falls under the category of the free airdrop. But as we all know, they recently integrated this aspect of doubling your coin. This times 2, you can see up here. They recently integrated it into their project, which defeats the whole idea of being a free airdrop. Besides, 1 ton is worth approximately $7 as at doing this video, which is, let me just round it up, 10,000 naira as a Nigerian. And many Nigerians are not willing to be part of this supposed free airdrop campaign, because it's meant to be a free airdrop, like I've said. Then another thing that actually pissed me off, not really pissed me off anyway, that made me start making research about this TapSwap is the aspect of doubling, which, how will I say it, is also a mockery for those people that are actually tapping legitimately, using their hard work, waking up at night to tap, doing even on the streets, tapping their phones. It's just like a mockery to them, just because they cannot afford that amount of money. Fine, it's a very, very chicken change, but then we cannot, all fingers are not equal. Do you understand? So this depicts the fact that of, how will I say it, equality. It depicts the fact of equality. It is one thing that actually triggers this whole red flag issue. So it's something they should actually pay attention to. It's just like a mockery of hardworking tappers who have invested their time, their time, most especially their time in tapping. Then somebody from nowhere will just click on times 2 and then connect his wallet. After connecting his wallet, he will remove 1 ton from his wallet, and before you know it, he has double without tapping. That is unfair. It's totally unfair anyway. But you have the reasons why they introduce this 2 times whatsoever. But all I'm saying is that they are not meant to introduce it in a free airdrop. It's meant to be a free airdrop. It's meant to help the masses. When I mean the masses, I mean both the middle class, the lower class, and the high class whatsoever. It's meant to help them. So it's also meant to consider those that are struggling to even eat breakfast, not talk of lunch. So with these facts, I think that is my number 1 red flag for putting this times 2 and making people pay and making a mockery of those hardworking tappers. That is the first one. Then number 2 is, of course, when it comes to crypto projects, it is always important to approach it with caution. Do you understand? Yes, of course, we have several crypto projects that are rolling up and down, and I will still make videos on some of them as time goes on. So it is necessary for us to find out who is behind this TapSwap. Not only TapSwap, so even doing your mining project and the likes, that every one of you should make sure you know who is behind the projects you are doing. The project tapping you are investing your time in. Your time is also precious. It's something you can also do. Meanwhile, it's just a leisure time you are using for it, which is why some persons have actually devoted their working hour, which is quite dangerous. As others your financial institute. Anyway, it is important to question who is behind this miner, this project. Then after checking who is behind this project, it's necessary for you to check if those persons or the person who is behind this project have a solid track record in the crypto world, or are they just bunch of internet ghosts, anonymous spin that they wouldn't want to identify themselves. Then that should be a big red flag. If you don't know the person behind this, and if you don't even know the person behind it, there's no possible way for you to know if they have a solid track record or not in the crypto world or not. So it is experience for you to make your research and see who is behind TapSwap. Meanwhile, I've done a little research on finding out who is behind TapSwap. So I made a little research on who is behind TapSwap, and I'll be switching to my computer screen now to show you. On LinkedIn, after searching, I got to see that it's a Kenyan man, a person who claims to be Kenyan. Nobody actually knows the original identity of anybody on this internet until the person comes out claiming to say, yes, this is who I am, and blah, 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 blah. So as you can see here in the LinkedIn, I won't really go into tour. I won't really go in depth. Just as you can see the name of the person is Kibiru, Kibiru Mutaka, CFA. Says he's a blockchain and investment professional, and he has been on this space for like 3 years. So you can do well to also come to LinkedIn and search about him. You can look through his profile and check some other things about the project. You can see he said he's the founder of, you can see experienced founder of TapSwap since July 2021, present 3 years Africa. This simplified crypto sports exchange for Africa and beyond, demystifying crypto, educating users and fostering a secure and inclusive environment for data access ownership, blah 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 blah. You can see the other claims. Said his experience at angel investor, blah 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 blah, OCU and the like. So you will see have more experiences to offer. Meanwhile, you guys, you can do well to come to this place to check. See, is endorsed by Omodi, IOP, and this blah blah blah. You can see all this endorsed by this person, endorsed by 3 endorsements. He has 13 endorsements here. So you can see he has a high proficient profile on LinkedIn. So something you guys to make research on. This is very, very expedient for you guys to make research on who first the owner of the project in which you are making. Do you understand? Sorry. So I don't want this video to be too long. Let me proceed. On to the next. Alright, then I'm aware of some of my brothers in Nigeria here saying about this tax they launched sometimes ago, saying they introduced a Nigerian platform. You can see the person is an African, so that's not excuse anyway. We said in early June that the TapSwap team launched a new tax which requires its users to subscribe to Nigerian news to gain like 4,000 points, if I'm not mistaken. So of course I was also aware that most people actually reacted to it. They raised their alarm concerning how will the Nigeria be part of this project and the likes like that. But here's my own view. Here's my view. I believe this project also is, how will I say it, they accommodate advertisements. Do you understand? So you might be hearing some background noises. My neighbor, I guess, is assisting too much this morning. So this project also this project also permits advertisements. Do you understand? And as long as you meet the criteria, I'm not talking about TapSwap in particular. I'm talking about airdrop projects in general. So as long as, how will I say it, as long as you meet the criteria for advertisement and the likes like that, and when it comes to finance, and as long as you've met all those criteria, they will do what? They will advertise your channel, they will advertise your website, whatsoever. Do Do you understand? If you have a channel in which you want to promote for your personal business or your personal growth and whatsoever, or educational channel, anything you want to promote, and when it comes to finance, you are strong enough to cover up their expenses, and your advertisement group or channel meets up with their own personal principle or whatsoever, they will advertise for you. Do you understand? So if you are talking about Nigeria creating, this is the second time now that we are seeing a subscription to a Nigerian news channel on Telegram. So to me, I'm not saying that as a red flag. Personally speaking, I know most people are saying it's a red flag, but personally speaking, like I've said before, as long as you are willing, even if I am willing to boost up my channel and the likes like that, I would and I feel it is necessary for me to just run an ad, I can go and meet them. Do you understand? Because they are now, how will I say it, they are just like a niche that you can pitch for people to actually come through as a funnel. Do you understand? So I think that is not even part of what is bothering me at all. Then this other one that people say is because of that technical glitch and the likes like that, based on network fraud. And of course, when you have a website, I used to be a web designer, and if you have a website, sometimes your network can be frauded based on high traffic. Do you understand? And of course, is your web developer that will have, or the person maintaining your website that would have the work to do as a project to make sure he increase the website size and bandwidth and the likes like that, so that it will be able to accommodate plenty persons. Or sometimes they will put a security check to make sure they keep check for those traffic that is actually entering that site. It will slow some parts of some regional parts, slow them down, so that some other parts will have more access. Once it's going to be I'm not meant to be explaining all this thing because I'm not doing a web design class, but just for clearing the ethic, those periods in which they brought out security checkup for majorly Nigerians, it was because they are receiving very, very high traffic from Nigeria. Do you understand? It was assumed that they were receiving very high traffic from Nigeria, and it is necessary for them to curb it out so that it will not affect the other parts of the world. So they have to introduce that to our side. Then later on, they released some parts of Nigerian traffic to come in. Then they also extended that same traffic to another parts of the country to entertain and to admit. So I think now those security check has been out, because they've actually worked on their site and they've increased the amount of traffic in which their site can accommodate. Do you understand? So which other thing again? To me, there is nothing much apart from the fact that my only red flag is this times two. I've commented in my word anyway. Is this times two is saying that which depicts the fact of those that are actually working hard to earn more coin. It is not easy. Then just because I have because I'm $7 richer than one person, I'll just have my whatsoever to boost to times two. No, now imagine that I'm 50 million, then I just have to pay $7 to increase to 100 million. That is unfair to those that really do not have, and they will be willing to pay, but they don't have. So I think that'll be all for today. Thank you all. God bless you. If there is any other aspect in which you want me to pay attention to, you want me to talk on, do well to make a comment on the comment section, and of course let me know your reaction. If I actually say what's your mind or I'm saying rubbish, let me know what else. Anyway, it's just my humble opinion. Do you understand? So it's very, very expedient of you guys to make your own personal research on any project you are working on. And if you feel to let me know in the comment section if you want me to make any research or any talk on or any comments on any of the cryptocurrency airdrop you are doing. It could be Hamster, it could be Blue and Blom, it could be whatsoever. So stay jiggy, boys. Stay jiggy, yo. So apart from all these red flags, I believe TapSwap is a very, very good project in which you ought to participate and be involved in. Do you understand? Kudos to the team that have actually done this work so far. It shows hard work. It's not easy to actually bring up projects. Do you understand? I just pray God will make it a success for them. So God bless you all. Have a nice day. Bye.